El Pepe. 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 El Pepe.
I'm so glad I don't have to walk home today. Hey, yo, maybe they'll free us early because of the storm. Shut up. I want you to know that I hate you. Don't flatter yourself, loser. I don't care what you think. The real question is, why would I care what a golden retriever thinks? Are you calling me a You're so annoying. Why are you bothering me? First of all, let's get one thing straight. I'm not bothering you. You're bothering me. And second of all, what is that god-awful smell? The smell of revenge. Something you wouldn't know anything about. I know way more about revenge than a boy who spends his free time playing with makeup. It was all wet! It was pissed. Is there a problem, Blake? No. No problem. I smell like as I filled that locker with rotten tuna. Why would you do that? Because if they know that there's no line you won't cross because you're crazy, then they leave you alone. That's not how it works. Yes, Blake, can I use the restroom? Go ahead, make it quick. Locker 247, Justin. Assert your dominance and then they won't mess with you ever again. The feeling of sweet justice. Trust me, golden retriever, if you assert your dominance, nobody will mess with you. They'll be too scared. You stink, but maybe you know a thing or two. You stink. I'm sure soap smells stinky to somebody who's never had it. You smell like old flowers in a retirement home. What? So glad I made that annoying Now I got all this extra space. Sorry I'm late, Miss Teacher. Better late than never, right? Where am I supposed to sit? Can you see the only gift my grandma ever got me besides a can of beans? Of course you can. This is the piggy bank. No, she's beat up. She's old. I don't even have the little, like, it sits on a shelf so that I don't have to worry about the change, like, falling out. But as I'm holding it, it's falling out. But yeah, this is the, 10-year-old piggy bank. The very same year that I got this, you know what she got my brothers? She got one of my brothers, a PSP. She got another one, a Nintendo DS. And the other one, she ended up just giving them a shopping spree of like $150. But she gave me this Dollar Tree piggy bank, and I've kept on to it for many years because it was one of the only nice things my grandma ever did for me. So, I guess it's sentimental even though I freaking hate my grandma, but I don't know. Childhood trauma's weird. But yeah, look at her. Look at her. And now back to her shelf. She will go. We'll just pretend like she's great. She does her job. And now she is back on the shelf where she belongs. My grandma is dying, but I'm not sad. For years, my mother has been taking advantage of my grandmother, and now, even as she's dying, my mom still has not hesitated to do so. Nothing has changed, it's just my mom has found a new way to use my grandma, which is for sympathy. But the pity party will only last so long, and it will be a very, very small select few because anybody else knows the truth about who grandma really was. Grandma was not a kind, caring, giving person. Grandma was very, very cruel to literally everybody except my mother. Grandma used to hit us with bunched up wooden spoons and wouldn't let us sit on the furniture because she said that we were dirty, filthy little beasts. It was because of grandma that me and my siblings were only allowed to be in the basement room downstairs or outside. The entire rest of the house was off limits. That was thanks to my grandma. I was the only one of my siblings who wasn't included on holidays like Valentine's Day, Easter, Christmas, or even my own birthdays, and that was all my grandma's idea. You're probably thinking, why would my grandma only do that to me? Well, that's because my grandmother's husband was a kitty fiddler and she hated me for that. Just another reason why I don't feel sorry for my grandmother. Sometimes people see these old folks in the old folks' home and they feel bad for them because their family doesn't come to visit, but you might want to keep in mind that if their family doesn't come to visit, it's probably for a very good reason. Now that I'm older and I'm a mom myself, I look at the things that my mom and my grandmother did and I'm absolutely disgusted because I could never in a million years allow that to happen to my own child or even somebody else's child. If I even suspected for a second that something bad was happening to somebody else's child, I would take the appropriate measures and report them. My own mom and grandmother didn't do that. In fact, they protected the predator. So I'm not sad she's dying. Growing up with addict parents, you see a lot of crazy things, so I'm going to tell you a couple short stories. My dad made us look for his lip. One day my dad was absolutely plastered after downing a 32 pack of Coronas to himself, and he decided to play wrestle with my 3 brothers, and one of them ended up busting his lip. It went from laughter to my dad screaming at the top of his lungs that we needed to get on all fours and find his lip, and I wasn't even involved, but he called me downstairs to come help find his lip. He said if we didn't find his lip that we were all going to get the belt, and he was very serious. My dad's whipping the belt on the couch telling us that we need to search faster, and about 20 minutes go by of us searching on the ground for his lip, and I finally just pick a hairy crumb off the ground, fully prepared to take the whooping because I just want to go on with my day. My dad was so gone that he takes the hairy crumb and he says thank you and puts it on his lip and just passes out. He slept all night with that hairy crumb on his lip. Another time my dad was completely trashed. My mom waited until he passed out and she did his makeup, painted his toes, and took a picture and then let him go out to the corner store like that. When he came back and realized that he had makeup on, they got into a huge physical altercation.
The gardeners have planted white roses when I specifically asked for red.
You could always paint the roses red.
What an odd thing to say.
Do you need something?
What is all that on your face? You look like a Go take it off.
Well, it's a great thing that I don't give a what you think about me then, isn't it?
My house, my rules. No daughter of mine is gonna walk around dressed like that. I'll disown you right now.
Whatever. I'm gonna listen to this shit.
Stupid girl. Don't give me that look, little girl. You're disrespecting me. Respect is earned. I took care of you and now it's your turn to step up.
Don't you have like 4 other kids you could try?
I took care of you. And now it's your turn to step up and take care of me. I was a good mom.
I would sooner take care of all of the rats in the city before I take you in. Look, I'll call up some shelters. That's about as far as I'll go for you, and as far as paying for it, that's your problem.
I made sure you had what you needed.
Had what I needed? I stole toilet paper from Dollar Tree. I robbed the gas station of Honey Bun. I ran away 6 times. The only thing you made sure I had was a dad who beat me and a pedophile grandfather. So you're just gonna leave your poor mom on the streets? The streets, the sewer, cardboard box at McDonald's, I don't care. Where you go, you just can't stay here. What was that you told me when I was 16 and I came back home after I didn't have anywhere else to go? Oh yeah, leave now or I'm calling the police.
You always were an ungrateful brat.
Yeah.
Faye, I need you to watch the boys. Me and your father are going out bar hopping. We'll be gone for a couple of hours. I left y'all a can of ravioli in the kitchen.
You said you were coming back after a couple of hours. It's been 2 days.
What the hell happened in here? Why is my house destroyed? Why is there a hole in the wall? Where's the door?
Dad, you put the hole in the wall and you broke the door off the hinges. Bob, please tell him. Please tell him.
Honey, you did break the door and put the hole in the wall. But why is my house filthy and why are the boys dirty?
There's 3 of them and only 1 of me. The water got shut off yesterday, so I can't clean anything off of the walls because we don't have any running water, and that's why they're filthy.
I don't want to hear the excuses. Line up, little girl. You know what's coming. Bang!
Yeah, coming!
Boys, stupid girl, which one of you ate my cookies? And you better make it quick or you're all gonna get it.
I didn't take your cookies. It was me, Dad. I hate the cookies.
I knew it was you. And look at you, wasting your little brother's time. You should be ashamed of yourself. Now go bend over, because you know what you're about to get, little girl. Faye.
Coming.
I made all the boys' plates, so go ahead and make your plate. Sit down and make sure that they don't make a mess at my table.
Okay, thank you, Mom.
Why are you making that face? Hurry up and sit down. Eat it. I work hard over a hot stove and this is the thanks I get. Eat it or I'm telling your father you're being ungrateful brats. This is disgusting, woman. I'm not eating this. This is like it's about to get up and bite me. Make me something else.
This is not real.
Why do you have that blanket, girl?
I just don't want to smell like cigarette smoke, Dad.
Oh, I hear you, little girl. So you're trying to say that I stink. Give me that.
Are you okay, Mom?
Your father ran out on us again, Faye. And I don't think he's coming back. He just cares more about the rock than us.
Well, maybe this time you can actually file the divorce, and let's just hope that he doesn't come back, because the last time he came back, he stole everything.
You should be ashamed of yourself talking about your father like that. He's the only father you've got. What would you do if I was gone? Is that how you'd react?
I would be so sad. So very sad.